Have you ever walked into a Rolex Authorized dealer hoping to snag that dream Rolex watch only to be met with a dreaded waitlist? But what if I told you that there are some incredible Rolex watches you can get right now without the wait? Let's dive deep into the top Rolex watches with absolutely no waitlist at Rolex Authorized Dealers. Number 7. Rolex Deep Sea Deep Blue 116660 James Cameron. The James Cameron Deep Sea model, also known as a Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea Reference 116660, was developed in recognition of Cameron's solo journey to the bottom of Challenger Deep, the deepest known location on Earth. It is a watch created in honor of a person or event that was a first for the Rolex brand, and the model's unexpected debut outside of Baselworld season caught devotees off guard. However, the actual watch model is a customized version of the reference 116660. The original black dial has been swapped out with a magnificent deep blue to black gradient dial that gets darker as it descends, simulating how oceans get darker as you go deeper. Long waiting lines had resulted from its uniqueness. But now and then, Rolex unveils a watch that is unmistakably brings back memories for collectors of the company's beginnings, reiterating its dedication to pushing the boundaries of human performance in the athletic sphere. Rolex Deep Sea Deep Blue 116660 James Cameron is such a kind. Unquestionably, the Rolex reference 116660 is a big piece of steel. The 116660 sports a crystal that is 5mm thicker than conventional watch movements, measuring 44mm with a titanium case back. For the deep rating of 12,800 feet to remain valid, the crystal thickness is required. At 9 o'clock, Rolex positioned their helium escape valve. Number 6. Rolex Sky Dweller. The Sky Dweller, the most intricate timepiece currently made by the Rolex company, was only offered in precious metals like yellow, gold and white when it was first introduced in 2012. But in 2017, a stainless steel variant, officially called the Sky Dweller Reference 326934, was made available. The Sky Dweller is not totally made of steel, however, as it's bezel and is actually made of white gold, in contrast to the aforementioned stainless steel Daytona. However, since steel rather than gold was used, this was a more cheap option, and it immediately ran out at many shops, causing lengthy delays. As you are already aware, there aren't many watches from this brand whose supply can be said to correspond to the degree of demand. The Sky Dweller is no different. Consider the Sky Dweller's 336933 as an example. With a suggested retail price of £16,300, these exquisite watches have their own custom oyster steel and yellow gold case. Additionally, the brand new watch, which was unveiled during Watches and Wonders 2023, has mastered the functionality of dual time zones thanks to its incredibly modern off-center disc. The timekeeping and date-keeping are quite precise since they are enchanted with a Saros yearly calendar. As of now, you could purchase it for more than £20,000 on the secondary market, roughly a 25% rise. Aren't you excited to buy this model? Number 5. Rolex Submariner Hulk 116610 LV Ceramic. The Rolex Submariner Hulk is a member of the renowned Submariner dive watch line and is formally known as the Submariner Reference 116610 LV. It was first displayed at Baselworld in 2010 and has since gained worldwide recognition. The watch's green bezel and dial combo, which distinguishes it from other pieces in the collection, earned it the moniker Hulk. So if you are a Marvel lover, you can consider buying this watch without a waitlist. Green is one of the brand's signature hues, so in addition to its eye-catching novelty appearance, Rolex lovers will undoubtedly be drawn to it. The Submariner Hulk is one of the single most sought-after models for collectors, despite not being a limited edition model in the strictest sense of the word. It is created in small quantities. The Submariner Ref 116610 LV Hulk made its debut in 2010 as a replacement for the Subref 11660 LV Kermit. It is the only Submariner with a matching green dial and bezel. In contrast to the Kermit model, which has an aluminum bezel inlay, Rolex makes the Caracombe, a high-tech ceramic that is unique to them, into the bezel of the Hulk. Additionally, the Hulk has a gigantic dial with expanded indices and sunburnt finish, which is another oddity in the Submariner lineup. Submariner Caliber 3135 runs at a speed of 2,888 miles per hour in other Rolex models like the Datejust. Yachtmaster and Sea Dweller, the movements has shown to be dependable. Moreover, this internal design, which debuted in 1988, has a 48-hour power reserve. Number 4. Rolex GMT Batman 116710 BLNR Ceramic. The Rolex GMT Batman, another watch with a superhero moniker, is actually known as the GMT Master YY Reference 116670 BLNR. It belongs to the stainless steel line of the current GMT Master 2 models, which were first released in 2007 and were unveiled at Baselworld in 2013. The GMT Batman is distinguished by its two-color bezel, which is black on top and blue on bottom. In a look that is somewhat similar to the superhero from DC Comics, Ducati, the original stainless steel GMT Master 2 versions had a black ceramic bezel. It immediately became a product in high demand, with lengthy waitlists and expensive second-hand versions of the reference 116710 BLNR. The casing and band of the 40mm Rolex Batman GMT watch are made of highly corrosion-resistant 904L oyster steel. It also features a proprietary trip-lock screw-down crown that secures the case as tightly as a submarine hatch. Hence, this safeguards the Rolex 3186 caliber automatic movement, a 31 joule superlative chronometer certified by the COSC with an accuracy of ±2 seconds per day and a maximum power reserve of 50 hours. The dial contains a Cyclops magnifying lens over the date window and a luminous seconds, minutes and hours hand with luminous hour markers. For those who appreciate fine timepieces, Rolex genuinely is a superhero watchmaker and is deserving of all superhero nicknames, including the one for the Rolex Batman watch. Number 3. Rolex Daytona 116250 stainless steel. Long wait lists for the Rolex Daytona collection had existed for years, becoming exceptionally long by the late 1980s, in part because Rolex equipped the models with zenith movements, which were in scarce supply at the time. Today, however, Rolex is in charge of all manufacture, and because of a combination of strong demand and a strategy of releasing the watches gradually to foster a sense of exclusivity, and hence the waiting period is still very long. Despite the fact that all stainless steel Daytona versions are far and away the most popular due to their lower price, gold Daytona models nevertheless struggle to keep up with demand. As a result, waiting periods of 3 to 5 years are not uncommon for consumers looking to buy stainless steel Daytona through an authorized Rolex retailer. Number 2. Oyster Perpetual Explorer 36. The aspect most responsible for a Rolex watch's identity and legibility is its dial and its recognizable face. The distinctive 3, 6 and 9 numerals on the Explorer model are filled with a luminous substance that, like the hour markers and hands, emits a durable blue gold. The dial of the Explorer 36 is designed and created internally at Rolex, primarily by hand to assure quality. The Oyster Perpetual Explorer 36 gives a classic minimalist design that has made it an icon for so long and new a land. The sturdy yet stylish Oyster Steel smooth bezel complements the Explorer's legendary past. For the steel casings of their watches, Rolex employs Oyster Steel. Oyster Steel, which was specially created by the company, is an ally of the 904L steel family, which is frequently used in high-tech aerospace and chemical industries, where optimum corrosion resistance is crucial. Oyster Steel is incredibly resilient. Once polished, produces a superb finish and keeps its attractiveness even under the roughest conditions. Hence, you might consider buying this watch if you're looking for a long-term game. The Oyster bracelet was created to be both durable and comfortable. It is the ideal synthesis of form and function, aesthetics and technology. Additionally, it has both the Rolex-only EasyLink Comfort Extension link and the Oyster Lock folding clasp, which prevents unintentional opening. With the help of this clever method, the bracelet's length may be increased by up to 5 mm, giving the wearer more comfort in any situation. Number 1. Rolex Yacht Master. The 60-minute guaranteed bidirectional rotatable bezel on the Yacht Master is constructed completely of high-end precious metal, which can be either gold or platinum or has a kerachrom inlay. Against a matte background, the raised polished numerals and graduation can be clearly observed. The model's distinctive visual identity also heavily relies on this functional bezel, which enables the wearer to compute things like the sailing time between two buoys. Moreover, this technically advanced bracelet, created by Rolex, is protected by a patent and is the only one to combine the durability and dependability of a metal bracelet with the flexibility, comfort and beauty of an ceramic strap. Alright watch enthusiasts, those were the top Rolex watches you can snag without the infamous waitlist at a Rolex Authorized Dealer. Before we wrap up, if you found value in this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic, so drop a comment below and share which Rolex you have your eyes on. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Till next time, keep ticking.